Listen. Yeah. Yes, Lord. Oh. Get that out of there.
What's up, everybody? It is Paprika. And we over here at the Pink and Chocolisa, baby. As you know, Uncle Clifford is sitting this one out tonight, and I'm going to be your hostess with the mostest, red hair. They mistake me for Charlie Baltimore, before I don't know. But yes. Sorry, y'all. I just want to do a little character something for you today. I had a little bit of a sad day yesterday. And so today I'm choosing to wear this wig and have a good old time and talk about a show that I love with y'all, and that is P-Valley. So I'm putting my best Uncle Clifford on, who I am a big fan of with this series, by the way. And we're going to talk about this show in this particular episode, which was a very serious one. I think that's also another reason why I went ahead and put this bullshit ass wig on top of my head, because we are going to dive into some triggerable topics in terms of and other things that happen with this episode. And also our girl Keyshawn still in the pits of hell. We have to take that man out. I'm just gonna say it. But yes, thank you so much for tuning in. It's Uncle Matty Rants today. Do me a favor, hit that like button, share, and subscribe. I'm gonna get my social medias out the way and start this show with you, and then get back on over to my day here. Okay. It's Uncle Matty today. We're doing P-Valley stuff. Pizza wouldn't have this beard now, okay? And this is a terrible wig, but we're gonna make it. So we're gonna make it happen. It's at MattyRants everywhere except for Twitter, which is at the MattyRants. Shout out to Big Bunny here. That's at the MattyRants. Ooh, a good sip. You can find that in my link tree down below. That's grab a branch, eat some fruit, Mativia poot. That Mativia shirt is available at dragqueenmerch.com, as well as a Rant Pack shirt. The panel and Sundays are best with the panel, so you can find all that at dragqueenmerch.com. Thank you so much for having me with dragqueenmerch.com. Get your shirts, get your things on, get your things on. Also, you can catch these reactions on Patreon. I actually have this episode in particular posted. I got very emotional watching this one. I was crying a lot. This episode was very heavy for me, and we will be getting into it. Trust and believe. I got to get rid of this gum. It's not working. And you can also book me on Cameo as well. Find me on the Cameo app for your functions, occasions, all of that. But yes, this episode was a tough one to get through. Personal experiences did play a factor for me in here over a lot of stuff that was going on. And, I got to give a shout out to the writers, the art direction behind this show, everything from the actors that are putting in all the work, whether we're getting scenes that are considered too much or not, based off of how people feel. Some weird individual on Twitter, you can tell they only had like 5 followers, 11 subscribers, only did a troll, talking about, we hate gay stuff. It was gross. And I was like, bitch, you missed the entire point of my post. The entire point of my post was there was subjective criticism for something that's literally the same thing, regardless of people's prejudices or not. And that's the whole hypocrisy behind that statement, baby. Making sure my wig is on right. So before I get this started, as you can see, I'm giving a little light today because this is going to be a tough episode. So put on a bullshit wig, give a little Charlie Baltimore, that I'm gonna be. Y'all remember the song? That's Ashanti's part. Down for you, you love me, yeah. That's Ja Rule. Just imagine a little small. Okay, we're done. But yes, I need to get this disclaimer out the way because we are going to be talking about some serious stuff here. But This program is for entertainment purposes only, and content is not intended to malign any religion, race, company, individuals, or wigs. All opinions expressed by Matty Rants, the program participants, are solely the personal views and do not reflect the opinions of every human being on the planet. No hate should be sent to any of the shows or individuals mentioned in this program. Please don't be a poot. If you feel uncomfortable about reviewing this program, please consider somebody to and have just that. All right. Just want to go ahead and get that out the way. Get that out the way. Do you trust me? Do you love me? Is it you want me? No, man. Yeah. Y'all remember Ja Rule? There it is. Oh yeah, this would be oh nah nah oh I shouldn't. Yeah, this would be that era of Riri. It would very very much. It's okay. We know how to toss a wig. All right, we need to get into P Valley. Hey guys, we're not going to be doing this in order. I'm going to be talking about this in particular from I guess the main character perspective, and I guess what was the most impactful to least impactful to impactful. Maybe in a little bit of an order, maybe not, right? But we're gonna go by this by individually because there were a lot of stories happening at the same time this episode, and the one with Big Teak and Little Murder, of course, being the big highlight of what was going on, and of course there are particular situations that they're going to be talking about today that are heavy, and I'm going ahead and give that warning right now. All right. And I'm of course going to try myself to get through this. I may get emotional talking about it again. I was crying again as I was getting the screenshots because of a lot that was happening here. A lot to talk about. A lot to talk about. All right, so here we go on this journey with P Valley in the episode Savage. Now, we already know what happened to Haley's ex-husband after they had to, take care of him. And then, of course, some ooba booba whatever was then put down into this ring, of course, maybe encapsulating his dark spirit. This lady is not to be trusted. I've called it from the beginning. I said I didn't like her and the way she rolled up. All of a sudden, it's specifically Diamond. Diamond doesn't even want nothing to do with the place, but she so happened to be there for the tryouts because Diamond was there. Would she have been there? She don't even know how to dance on the pole. I don't trust her. I don't think she's there just for her titties to get sucked on. Nope. Nope. I'm gonna have to say it now. I don't think she's there for a little ipple nipple. I don't think it. I think she has something to do with that man. She's showing a little too much interest for me in that particular object, especially because that has not been addressed since the beginning of the episode. And there was a moment, a little the spook happening in that room with, of course, Miss Mama, who she looks like Mariah Lynn, but like more urban. And somebody who looked like Shay Bucky, I forget, she baby girl was on Snowfall, who's playing the new stripper, right? I don't like her. I don't like her. I do not like her at all. I don't like her at all. Mm-mm, mm-mm. We don't trust this lady, okay? And also, past this point here with Mama, don't do this, man. Please don't. Please don't have nothing bad happen to him. I'm highly upset he has been underutilized this season. If they kill him, I'm gonna be upset. Whisper and Roulette. Okay, y'all are determined. I'm just trying to get through this. For the girls that need them names. Yes. Bucky and Mariah Lynn. No, Whisper and Roulette. But yeah, we protect this man at all costs. I can't. Aniki, thank you so much. I'm not giving nothing. I'm doing trash today, baby. Paprika. But no, listen, if y'all want to throw me a little tippy poo my way for throwing this wig on, giving you all kinds of stiff $20, PayPal. It's down there. Venmo is down there. Cash App is down there. I appreciate y'all for being here. We're talking about P Valley. We are. Oh, Diamond. I don't want nothing bad to happen to him. And I think they're going to kill him. I really hope not. let's move past this situation because this was really honestly, what's the word I'm looking for? Yeah, I'm giving Candy that one season. I was watching a video with Mama Joyce and Carmen. Remember when they got in that fight in the bridal shop? So low key, I'm giving Candy's wig from them. Little low. No, Candy's wig was a little better. No, that wig was a chop, but this is also a chop. All right, so let's get to Keyshawn because all we got was that one little small moment. It's been happening a couple of times this season. I'm sure we'll get to it eventually because it's coming up on the, episode mark that I guess they've gotten from Starz. I am sick of this situation. I'm so angry. I'm tired. I'm over it, y'all. I want her to get away from this man so bad. He's disgusting. I hate him so much. I hate him so much. I hate him so much. I really do. Keyshawn is still dealing with, the alabaster prince of fuckery over here who's been beating her senseless. Face still fucked up. I'm sure she's gotten popped again because he didn't get another job and all that kind of stuff. And she's just sitting there smiling while she is plotting somewhat an escape. Okay. But for me, I had an issue with how this went down. And also, I got why she did certain things that she was doing and how the writers wrote this scene out. Now, Derek is going to go work on somebody's house, not get paid for this, mind you. He's just going to go to a friend's house to go work on it. And he's so excited to be doing something outside the house. Look how awful he looks. See what happens when you do shit things? You're no longer cute. Okay? The ice cream has melted. Wasn't even getting paid for this work. This man go, Keyshawn, you want to come with me? Bitch, have you seen her? It was the whole, no, I can't. I mean, look at me. And him just walking away like, oh, okay, he's not the cause and reason for that happening. This is disgusting. So Keyshawn has made a plan to leave with her babies. And look at this face. This is awful. Okay? Awful. Plan to leave with these babies. She left the phone in the house on purpose. I don't know if y'all caught that because he is tracking her. He is tracking her. Hey, baby. Derek is like Nate from Euphoria in the sense that karma seems to be constantly skipping them. And I need it to hit. Not like from another White Knight, no shade. That was what the last episode was called. I'm just saying. I need it to hit him hard. I need it to be like the ugliest hit ever. And I don't do like how Cersei went out in Game of Thrones because that was bullshit. We deserved a lot better than her being crushed by rocks after everything she did. Please, please, please. The orchestration of nonsense that happened, and we got a little cop out with her brother that she was having with. No, ma'am. I thank you. So she left the phone there. That way, can't be tracked. She gets to the car. It's that Prius. I don't know why she would think getting in his car. That's his car that he had since high school. I don't know what he got. I guess they got another car or whatever. But she tried to get in the car to leave, but the battery was taken out. That was a gag. So let me ask this question, and that's why this makes this even more disgusting of a situation and why I have so much anger for Derek and why for Keyshawn I just want her to just go ahead and make that decision. But it's scary because she got these kids. She can't just let them go back to the parents of this man. You know how those people were to her. They don't like black people. She married this man or she got in a relationship with this man whose family don't even like black folks. And he got with her out of his lust for wanting that cocoa. Y'all remember the song that played, okay? Here's the thing about that Earth Angel, which I also kind of am like, okay, I can see that. However, what if he found out that she had another phone? Like she's sneaking shit now. But can you imagine if he found out she had another phone and she didn't make a decision already? And mind you, here's another thing as well. The kids were there, right? She could have been on tour with Rome, who is also gross or whatever. But as you can see, this man who is the Wody, she could have had that conversation with him. And that could have been a plot and plan by that, oh, he's going to leave this day, just roll up here. I'm going to grab the kids. I'm going to leave the phone and I'm just going to bounce out and I'm going to find a little place over here. And we're going to figure this out. And then I'm going to have to get like a court order, show them the bruises, do all of that and just go about it that way. That would be the quickest way to solve this mystery. But this is TV. So we're going to drag this out just a tad bit. So I get it. I'm with y'all on that. Trust me. It's like, okay. And Diamond knows that man is beating on her. And all of a sudden, he's just going to sit over there in his shack, give it all kinds of hoodoo voodoo. Nah, it's coming. It's going to come to a head. I just don't want Keyshawn to be still being slapped around up into season 3. I would prefer that we wrap this part of her life up because I like her as a character. Too much for this to be the whole bit. Like, she was great season 1. I mean, we were starting to figure out what was going on, but like that part. So, yeah, it's a lot. This is a lot. This was a sad scene. I got very upset. If you saw my reaction on Patreon, I was over. I was over it. Later on in the episode, we see Keyshawn actually has the gun still that Haley, Miss Autumn Night, brought with her to the club. Okay, that pink gun. Keyshawn's been had that gun. So I'm like, okay, so you held that sucker when you protected Derek against Diamond, which was some bullshit. Girl, see, this is the stuff that really like irks my soul. It's like, you've had this. You've had this. You've had the gun and you haven't used it yet. I would have been. I would have been. Honey, we would have made a clean getaway with this one. There is no way in hell. Oh my God, someone jumped in the house and got him. We were being robbed. Things would be missing. The setup would be real. This bitch, I don't think so. I get it. I get it though. Ooh, this is a good point here. Thanks, babe. Do you think Son is gonna find the gun while his mom is getting hit and defend her? Ooh, wouldn't that be crazy? But we don't want that to happen. That would be that'd be a lot. That would be a lot. That'd be a lot. I'm still not over that moment in the show of them going to the doctor's office and like the doctor literally had to put the boy's arm back in its socket. And then we get this turnaround and it's like, boom, like, oh, baby, your baby is being rocked? Oh, no, we wouldn't. We would have been handled that. But it's sad because Keyshawn can't even call on her own father in this situation. There's layers to this story. That's why I have like an affinity for this character and I get like very amped up, almost like a big brother, like, ooh, I can't take this no more, because her own family, she has no family to help her in this moment. She has the people at the pink, but she's not giving them the help. I'm not okay. It's interesting how there's that phrase is honestly riding through this episode. I'm not okay. She's not okay. This isn't okay. This is scary. But Derek comes home after working on his friend's yard and even mentions, I checked on you and I saw that it was the phone. You didn't move all day. What were you doing? And it's like, what? Writers, wrap this up. This is too much to take. As a fan, I am losing it. Kill Derek now. We're talking about a TV show, not real life. I'm just saying, get rid of his character right now, please. Right now. End him in the worst ways. Like, oh. Like, did he just get with Keyshawn because, his family was racist and his daddy was beating on him? And so he figured he can find a submissive Black woman who he can live out his fantasies with. I am so confused with with the entirety of all of this. And where he lost me at is when he started calling her racist shit while they were arguing, and then also blaming her and her ethnicity for his problems and why they're poor and why he can't get a job because somehow she is the reason for that. It's giving me very, yes. I got locked into my fetish and now I can't get out. Ooh, ooh. I hate him so much. Yeah. I hate him so much. 104 of you in this piece. Thank you so much for tuning in today. Do me a favor, hit that like button, share, and subscribe. My ear is getting really hot because of this wig, but I'm trying to keep it on for the whole review. So let's go. I'm giving little Uncle Matty today, in case you was wondering. Kaboom, kabap, kabibble. Had a little bit of a tough day yesterday, so I wanted to do something where I'm just like, what else? And do what I want. Baked bunny. Thank you so much for this. This is the most amazing thing ever. What am I? But listen, we're talking about P Valley. This is episode 6, Savage, of season 2. Let's get to this baby right on over here. Because I don't know if we're supposed to like her or not yet, because she seems to be a little bit shady, but I don't know if we're all the way there just yet. So this is Roulette, because Whisper is, and so with Roulette, in this ha cha 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 cha, I hate this wig. I hate this one too. But of course, one of her clients from her infamous mouth, because Mama does that, extra work for the dollar, has sold her friend Whisper off to this man. Now, we don't know if this is going to be a bad situation or not, because it sort of cut off a little bit of the scene here. But I think that Roulette knows that what she did was wrong. But at the same time, she's just sort of stuck in between giving a fuck and also like, do I be the better person? Too many bad things have happened. Why worry about somebody else? Now, because I don't know why we haven't seen Gidget. Is there a reason why she's no longer a part of the cast? Did she have another show? Was it on CW or Freeform? I'm like, how? She was on this show. Like, where is she? Not Todoroki. This they wrote her off, low-key. That's what that's giving, baby girl. You know what I'm saying? They wrote her off. Oh, okay. So they wrote her off. Listen, I don't normally listen. We did, but that's what I'm saying, Jay Lee. Where is her character? Because Gidget was a big part of season 1. That's where my complaint is. That's why I'm bringing this up with y'all in reference for Gidget. They must have wrote her off. Baby, she was in a flashback. And then Mama, went on tour and almost got beat up by Big Teak. Go on, Gidget. You know what I'm saying? That's why with this man here, which was a part of her storyline last season, he's moved on over to a roulette. He likes to gamble, apparently. Whoop! Written off. What's going to happen? You guys, I got over it. It's been a year, which they're not going to do. like, help me. Do you understand what I'm saying? Wait, if she comes back next season, for why? Like, what's she going to do? She's going to, that would be her storyline at the end of the season. Duffy's been shot by who? It's Gidget. All right, there we go. So back to Roulette in this situation here. Someone's giving her attention and calling her beautiful, and apparently she's never heard that before. Lacey from Rockaway. Hold on. Me and Brett Michaels, we've just meant to be together. I don't like the other girls. They don't really bother me because, I'm a bitch. I hated Lacey, by the way. I hated her so much. Oh, I hated her on Rock of Love. She was such an asshole for no reason. And she was always picking on the black girl, which I was like, what's going on here? Couldn't stand her. Mm-mm-mm. Shut up, Lachey. Hold on. Wait. Okay, hold on. You want me to do my Wednesdays? Let me do my Wednesdays. Thank you for coming to Wendy's. My name is Papreek. My mama's Pepper, whatever. How can I help you? I'm sorry, sir. You're going to have to speak up just a little bit. I can hear him, but fuck him. Uh-huh. Oh, a 4 for 4? Nothing on the premium menu. All right, he's saving money. Yes. Yes. Okay. So you want the double, but like no tomatoes. Okay. She don't like taste. That's fine. And fries. Cute. Whatever. Do you want a frosty? No. He's watching his figure. Oh, that's cute. All right. So I put it in a completely different order because you look like you needed it. And I see that you had to roll up to the window because, our speaker don't work. And that's nice. It's 10:35. Okay, I'm done. Let me get back to the show. I love Quinta. Also, shout out to Abbott Elementary for all those Emmy nominations. I hope they win every single one of them. Every single one of them. Okay. Y'all want to do like a Wendy's moment after the review where we just like have some y'all like give me orders like in the chat and I have to make up a scene? Let's do that. Let's have some fun. I don't care. Anywho, this is cute. Whatever. Now, Mercedes, you had an episode today. Let me tell you something right now. And yes, Beat Junkie, that's why her name is Papreek. Thank you. But I'm Pep's daughter, but Salt tried to raise me, but I wasn't into the church thing. So, And so, yeah, I went about my biz. That's what I did. Antonio, thank you for the super chat. Appreciate your love. Show you some of these skills, girl, before I get on this show. Jeremy, thank you for the Venmo. I screamed when Big T pulled the gun out. I was like, Daddy, don't do it. When Murda said, I see for the most, it took me out. Talk about not Daddy, don't do it. I can't. I can't. Thank you so much, Jeremy. I appreciate Jeremy's silly. I appreciate it. Back to Miss Mercedes now. And I haven't figured out, is she just a family friend or is she somebody who's like related to Mercedes or was like the baby daddy's like wife or something that's taking care of this girl? Because that's the part I'm trying to fully pull together. And there is something that is said that I actually am going to have a conversation with y'all about and keep it real with you here in my own story of life. You know what I'm saying? That I could relate to, but I also get where they're coming from. That's her aunt, I think. Okay. The aunt, okay. A family member. Okay. Cool. Got it. Okay. It was his wife. Yes, she's the baby daddy's. But boom. Okay. That's why that's why I'm like, okay, Shell is Terica's father's wife. Okay, got it. This makes this even better and why I knew when this conversation was happening, the levels for this. And I am going to give a personal situation so y'all can understand that I do get where she's coming from in certain spaces and instances. Okay. Now, Mercedes is trying to figure out where Terica has gone because Terica, of course, Mama's been thotting and bopping, but she's out there now and they're trying to figure out where she is. Unfortunately, this lady over here, she has lost her job. She has turned to the bottle. Everything's going a mess. It's not a baby. She's giving very Viola Davis season 2, How to Get Away with Murder. You know what it is. Put a fuck wig on, no makeup, give all kinds of she needs cocoa butter. It's a bad day. It's a bad day. It's going to stink in that house. Knowing that bathroom probably smell of food. Have you ever drank a lot of wine and had a girl? The grapes of wrath indeed. But there is as I hit my mic, I'm sorry. There is a conversation that was really heavy that they were having in reference to the birth mother and a mother who is taking care of this child who has raised her, you know what I'm saying? And all that kind of stuff. And about the fact that while I understand it took you to have her, I have been taking care of this child. Now, she ain't been doing a good job of it, clearly, because of everything that was going down. However, There is a situation in my own life, even me talking about it. It's whatever. It'll be in my book. Who gives a fuck? I talk my own shit. Y'all know I keep it real. My dad was very cheated on my mom often. And we, as kids, me at a very young age, understood and knew that was happening. And it was very awkward for all of us to deal with it. In a situation where somebody was not able to be there at the time for their child, my mother had to step in. And that child was my father's child. And how it was presented to us as children as this isn't nobody's half sibling, this is nobody's step, this isn't that bullshit. This is your sister, this is your brother, all of that. And it happened often, unfortunately. So I was raised in a household with that kind of atmosphere of there would be visits and there would be these conversations and it would be those moments, but there was never a level from my mother of disdain to a point where it receded and spilt into us as children. If anything, my mom was like, your father's the one that knew what the fuck was up, not her. I'm not going to pull that in there. So there was co-parenting in those situations in our own life that I always had to deal with. And to this day, I still have a relationship with one set of the women that is like that, to now to where I love her down. I go to that house all the time after food. Like, she knew me and she also respected my mother. Again, not everybody told the truth in that situation. It's not their fault. So like, that scene resonated with me as a child growing up, seeing two women having to make a different decision than they thought they were going to. And it also being difficult sometimes to match the flow of what one wants and thinks another should have versus one who may not have been able to be there, that is like, but I have also the best interests as well. You know what I'm saying? I get why she was upset in reference to how this is going on right now and to where this feeling of, we have to be there and I'm the one that took care of her and all that kind of shit. But let's be very clear. You don't have a job no more. You having to worry about this house that probably isn't paid off, baby. You're also drinking excessively, so you're not even cognizant to then keep control or have a full boundary or balance over this girl. And while I can see in the chat, and I'm gonna balance that point back because I'm a Libra and that's what I like to do because I'm not about throwing rocks today. Terica's old enough now that they have to take her feelings into consideration on where she should be placed. Correct. And that is absolutely the truth. But right now, also think as a person to where we have seen this situation play out before with the kids running off and doing what they want to do and all that kind of shit. And if the grades are slipping and if they're also in some sort of danger, where can they be placed at? Is Mercedes the best option right now? Mercedes is not really the best option in my opinion right now. Not from what she had to go on, what she's going with today, not with that coach situation, but I think she was getting to that point where it was like, yes, now go ahead and give this baby back. I'll be real with you, Chi Chi, and here's how this goes. My sister went with her birth mother midway through high school because she just wanted to develop a bigger relationship that way. And my mom understood that. And it was never anything that was like, oh no, she left. My mama had her till she was like 16. So we were, she did the work. It's been there. And my mom and hers, my sister always said mom to mom to mom, to all that. Do you feel what I'm saying? So like, yeah, but it is the child's decision at one point or another. But also the conversations were had about what is going to actually work out. You have to think about schools are going to be placed in, if there's any sort of extracurricular activities, all that kind of stuff. Hey, Gabby, what's going on, baby? Hey, babe, haven't watched the episode yet, but I wanted to say hi real quick. Hey, love. But again, I was just happy they had this moment. And I was happy this was sort of written in and this has sort of been a key element in this show because, again, for me, I can relate. I'm watching this go down. I'm like, I know about this. I know exactly how this goes. Like, it's very interesting. Unfortunately, with Mercedes in this entire day, she's got a big offer from Coach and his wife. Okay. Now, Coach doesn't know that Mercedes and Mama have been, smacking that cat, smacking that cat. Cat smack, smack, smacking that cat, smack cat. Meow, smacking that, smacking that, smacking that cat. Ooh, cat, cat. Ooh, cat, cat. Ooh, smacking that, smacking that, smacking that cat. No idea. So he has a big offer. He said it's 40 stacks. 40 stacks, y'all. $40,000, if I've heard correctly, for her to go there, have him plow her while the wife sits there and maybe puts her hand in that pooty tat. Okay. I was really confused. No, I truthfully, I was confused over his anger. I was very confused. I get that this had to be written into the scene to sort of end that relationship, but I was so I was like, so he's mad about this. I was like, wait, they were just holding hands. This is so awkward. Now all of a sudden he's read that they're in love or whatever. Maybe he knew his wife was like sleeping with other women. Anywho, they get to the scene, y'all. It's such a moment. Like it's a full on threesome, and he recognizes that they are actually intimately enjoying this experience where he wanted it to be more so him getting his rocks off on Mercedes and his wife being submissive to this and being a cuck, if you really just want to go there, um allegedly, over the situation. And I was like, what is going on? He got so mad. Oh, so you bitches been fucking? It was like, what? Wait. This is me. What? Try to get the buddy still. What? No. What? See, wait. Put in my jacket. Wait. What are you talking about? What? What? Coach was on some bullshit. Now we get this revelation that the wife loves women. She's bi. Yeah, correct. Yeah, bi. And she like a little cat. And he never asked for her feelings in reference to this. And it's always been for him. And it was just like, this is a lot. And I'm still trying to figure out in this moment with her saying that she's bi, what is the issue at hand, sir? You were literally inside this lady who you've been paying to be inside this lady. Your wife is still there. She's cool with it. They're kind of like fallen or like they're very intimate about the situation, but at the same money, huh? Lachey, that's my point. I know that lady got an alcohol problem, but that house is still in her name, child. They ain't gonna kick her out for another 3 months. She left the money, Maddie. No, she can't have that. Like, she didn't leave the money. He took the money away. He took the money away. All she got was some shoes. I was like, baby, how much of them shoes gonna get her? Resale. Been sweaty shoes too. You saw that lady's feet. It was insane. This was really a weird moment. It also represented something that is really real with certain men, toxic traits with, having control over women and wanting to be, mm, that was a real moment. I was like, You saw these two women feeling that very much. He felt emasculated. And so he made a point, and it's disgusting, but also I was wondering the same thing. I was thinking to myself, now I know she's been doing a lot for this man, but she don't feel stupid. Does she have money? Is she gonna come around here and save Mercedes? Also, is Mercedes just, hey, enjoying it? No, those were Jimmy Choo's, baby. Those weren't Steve Madden's. Did I get the picture? I think I got the picture. She better not have given her no Steve Madden. Some shoes $9. She better not. Oh my God. Those were, oh my God. This entire time, I thought, oh, that's nice of her to give her shoes. Like she can pawn the shoes. Oh, Mercedes is a dumb bitch. Oh my God. Oh, hold up. You're telling me, and I understand. Listen, I get it. She got a budget. You're telling me that Mercedes left with just her fucking shoes, and that's it. I thought baby girl already had a little slip on or something. Really? She gonna get $30 at Plato's Closet for sure. 25 if it's that other one that I don't recommend going to. I hope that the missus does give her the. I hope so. I hope so. Y'all, I'm so mad. I could have swore. I was like, oh, those are some. She gave her jimmies. I could have swore. I didn't have my contacts. In. That's horrible. Fuck. Oh, I thought that. Oh, that would have been. Oh, damn, girl. He was in you too, and she was all. Oh, uh, uh, oh. Yeah, I hope she gets her money. That was BS. Anywho, if Mercedes night couldn't get any worse, and it did. Hey, Terica's home. Oh my God. And she came to her mama's house, her birth mother's house. Okay, Terica, what's going on? What is happening? We've been looking for you. Oh, Terica's pregnant? I said, they're in a state. If this was filmed at a different time in the state that they are living in, do you understand me? When I said I had a whole feeling about this episode, it's so sad that last year I would have been like, oh, well, they can have an abortion. It's fine. No tea. I have to do that little X thing, people, because they'll flag the video because it's a hot word now. Um, they could have had that happen. They'll been fine. She can. It happens. You know, move on. Oh no 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 not now, not right now, not no Chuckalisa bitch. What? That's scary, and it is sad because that's basically how Mercedes had her. Not the same, but let's pray for that baby and hope they figure that out. They might have to take a road trip to take care of that situation, or she might just have to deal with the consequences. Um, yeah. Hey, Miss Kitty TV. And I stay in Mississippi, so yeah, it'll be quite the drive to the clinic either way, because they probably don't have one on town anyways. Ooh. Is she supposed to be 16 or 17? Is it 16 or 17? I don't feel like she's a senior in high school. I think she's like a junior or a sophomore. I think she's like 16, 16, 17. Oh, you saying 15? Oh, have mercy, Jesus. Have mercy, Jesus. Oh, Lord have mercy. Mm-mm-mm. Same. It's a lot. This episode was a lot. I'm telling y'all right now, P Valley said savage for a reason. And this was that episode to take us down that road, okay? Now, let's get into another part of the storyline that happened this week, as of course, Uncle Clifford uh has to play a little game of hide and seek with Miss Autumn Night as she is using the pink that technically is her building that she bought. Okay, with some dead man's money that they had to bury to help her out. So while we talk about people owing favors, I'm just saying Autumn would be in jail right now. Loki, all of them would be. if it wasn't for that situation. But Autumn is getting ready to go do some recon work with the them people, and also check on her somewhat sweet daddy. I like to call him Obama, fake Obama, who is running for mayor now. Uncle Clifford, I get it. Listen, I see a lot of people talking in reference to somehow Cliff being selfish, this, that, and the other. In a small town like that, there's not a lot for Cliff to have. And that's another thing too about this sort of situation for Cliff. It's not even about the money where it was at one point. It's also like the pride of the place in the land, and having that be something of your own, almost be taken away from you from somebody who you barely even know, like that just got to know. I understand it too, but also possibly, what if she gets the 10 million and doesn't split it? That's another thing too. I mean, rightfully it would be her money, but like all of those people would be out of a job. Cliff would have nowhere to go, and they don't get the money. And by the way, she's known for doing shit like that. So it could happen. It's his legacy. That's his home. And so yeah, like I get it. There's levels to this, but if I was in some small town like that with this kind of wig that was walking around giving this and that and the other, and I already had the people looking at me kind of crazy, but I've developed a family and it's already deeply embedded in these roots here. I'm not going to let that go because I've worked for this. I've made this my place. I have built the respect in the community. You ain't moving me, girl. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it was a contract that they signed or if it was a vocal promise. You know how it was, we're going to be co-owners of this club or whatever. But I don't think that whatever they're doing, it's going to really help it out. I mean, shit. Uncle Clifford bailed out the pastor bailed out Mercedes' mom. They bail anybody out. That was all for face, face value kind of stuff to work in that. I need a favor from you. So let's not act like she bailed him out just because she likes him. She bailed him out because she needed a favor as well. Everything happens for a reason. And yes, Haley is a scammer. She literally got there, pretended to be Lakeisha Savage that she's still using. She still don't go by her original name. But listen, anywho, let's get to this scene right here. This actually was, I thought, was fire. I was like, okay, Haley, work the room, work the room. Andre over here is trying to be the mayor, and he needs to talk to all the rich white people who live in this community that are apparently running the game and running the show. And he wants them to know that they're going to get this casino built, that the Promised Land Company is going to get exactly what they want, and he's going to follow in his godfather's legacy and just do it a lot better. But good old Lakeisha Savage, has stepped into the room to give sexy, sexy. Now, then what was the conversation that they were having without Clifford about selling the place? Listen, Keisha over here raises a good point in reference to what they want to do with the property and the land. Da, 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 da. Now, she's thrown out of this event after causing a disturbance, being a, not him. Okay, so oh, this guy, okay. I went from feeling sorry for him in season one over the treatment he was getting from his white brothers to absolutely loathing the every breath he makes, every time he speaks. Corbin makes me sick. I hate him so much. Him and that in between 3C and somebody's 1-2. I don't know what kind of head this is. I fucking hate him. He is the worst. Like, you really lost your mind when everything went your way, when you said, no, I'm not going to sell this place. I'm going to rent it out. You really lost your mind. Did you forget what had happened? I hate him. I can't. I can't. I can't. I can't. I hate him so much. Oh. I'm waiting for that to happen, but I don't want it to go in Haley's fact. I don't want it to go that way. Haley's trying to get rid of something, and we need to have it still there. We don't want the casino to be built. That's why I stand on Clifford's side with the whole situation. Nothing, no one is bigger than the other person, but like every character plays their integral part in the situation, whether it's for selfish reasons or for whatever reason. He's biracial. Remember, he's the product of the bastard child of the family that was up in there. You know what I'm saying? That was his whole role. And remember, he had a kink for bondage and chains and slavery type of stuff whenever he was like doing all that. I know Soulful Dog, and I know people have also very like heavy opinions on the characters, but I roll with Cliffside. I know the struggle of the sissy. I'm trying to make sure my baby's got a place, a home, okay? Like, and not just an apartment. He's trying to also take care of everybody. That's mama. Now we find out that the beneficiary, the wife of the I almost said the woman. I keep trying to say woman. The wife of the man who was in charge of the Promised Land project that was supposed to work with Andre, but ended up dying of a heart attack. She's now taken over. And of course, she's rich. And she wants to go about this a different way. Now, Haley has played her light skin ass into this very big lot of roles she's giving, and she's found herself in the cigar room, where, of course, the big stuff is being talked about between the heavy hitters. With Mama entering with her, as she was just going to be her whiskey gal, because low key, she's a pretty light skinned thing. She can walk with me. That's what that was giving. Hmm. That was his wife, yes, and that's what he's taken over. I was like, oh, interesting. And she was like, oh, I was getting really sick of him. Da, 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 da. So once Haley has stepped into the room, and now all of a sudden they're talking about the issue at hand. Lakeisha said, I'm the one that owns the pink. I'm the one that bought it. I was like, "Oh, not her." Listen, now, let's have this moment. That was a very big thing to throw in the room. Not only did you just find your way up in here and with the big dog, but you have now announced that I'm the one that blocked the deal that made these two look like buffoons. I'm the one that bought that place. And if you want the money, if you want this property, if you want this spot, I'm gonna need it what it's worth. And you know it's 10 million. So what's the giggle? Ooh, I was like, okay, now that's how you do. That's how you played them. Andre can't say nothing. Corbin can't say nothing. Nobody can say nothing. It's these two women having this conversation. Ooh, now how that happened? Because when you got it, you got it. Two women walked into the male cigar bar and ended up having the biggest cigars of them all. All cuts, straight smoke. That's how it's done. I was very appreciative of this scene. I said, and that's how it is done. So now that she's played her big hand, Miss Mama knows who she is. And she says, I'm going to find this way to get you the money that you deserve. I don't trust it. But the announcement has been made, and now the cards have changed. It's a new deck. Very good filmmaking here. I was impressed with this scene. Now, Corbin's called his black friend Andre, and he's mad that Autumn Night bitch has fucked our plans up. Now that Lakeisha is done basically, throwing her pussy with the pussy power team with Miss Mama from Promised Land, now that she knows she's the big girl, she's gonna head on over to Andre and fuck with his head a little bit. And I think that's what she's doing. I don't know if she's fully invested in Andre, like she wants to be with him. I think that she's still scamming Andre. And if of course she likes Andre, Andre's cute, but it's like I don't know. I think she might be using Andre a little bit. So she makes herself very submissive for him, makes him feel like a big man. I mean, you saw what happened with his wife and the whole cheating situation, even though he was also cheating. I think that's what this is happening right now. And she's going to use Andre a little bit. Maybe double cross. Yeah. I feel a double cross. But either way, thanks, Autumn. We see what you did there. Let's hope that you don't screw over everyone in the process. Hey, Cliff. They didn't give you a lot to do this week, but you were honestly there for some pivotal moments. We know that grandmother has got COVID because of Miss Mama in the club, literally sneezing on everybody and shit. And so this is a little bit of a sad scene, but also it also shows that Clifford is just trying to maintain and keep everything together while everything is falling apart with the 50,000 he owes back from the loan, on top of what he needs to make sure that this club is going to go right and stay together. And he's worried about Autumn taking the club from her and keeping his grandmother alive. Cliff has had a lot on his plate. Plus, let's not get into the whole little murder moment, but we'll get there. All right. Let's hope Matty can make it through this. I'm welling up, just already getting ready to talk about this part. Oh. So, Little Murder and Big Teak, everything's back to the way it was sort of again. They're back with their gang. Everything's right, and it is what it is. You know, Little Murder shows up in a truck with a charger, ready to give his boyfriend Big Teak something, for him getting out of prison, show him he still got some love, all that kind of stuff. Big Teak starts crying, and Little Murder has to harden up. What's going on? Like, don't give it away. But I don't think he understands what that gift meant to Big Teak in a place where his mind is already almost given up. If not, we're already there yet. And we get to this barbershop scene as a lot of this that was playing out was very much this is the my last day. I'm with my favorite people. We're living it up. When I saw the picture of I forget the music artist's name, but it's an artist that is a blues player who allegedly sold their soul to devil for fame. In that picture in the background while he was seeing himself with that haircut, I had a feeling where this was gonna go. And also the King of Hearts, the card itself is there was also some foreshadowing to that. I did a lot of research on this in reference for sacrifice and suicide, all that kind of stuff that was playing with the metaphors in the scene. But yeah, even with the barber, it said he was casket sharp. Everything was foreshadowing to what was coming up. But I don't think I was ready for how that played out through this episode. Okay. Chuck Berry, thank you. Of course, we find out that Wody, has sort of gotten to Little Murder saying, hey, we got, some dates coming up. We're going back on the road again. Big T can't come. And of course, Little Murder's like, no, it's my boy. He's coming with me. Da, 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 da. But it's like, it's not happening. It's not happening. Robert Johnson. Okay, thank you. Sorry. So Lil Murder thinks that Big Teak is going in there to get some, ganja or whatever, but in reality, that is a trap house that he grew up in. And the unfortunate part and a very huge trauma for him was the fact that his mother tried to kill him and successfully killed his brother and sister in front of him. And of course, it was him being in this closet covered in their blood and all this kind of mess. It was a lot. And the fact, I think his mother like stabbed him or something. It was a lot to take in. And, it was a lot of trauma that Big Teak is still dealing with. And it's something that he is not able to conquer. And it's sad because this man, was arrested with these mental health issues going on and sat in prison for a very long time and was not able to address these issues and they festered in a place like that to then when they're released, they don't know how to cope and operate and to work on those things that are heavily affecting them. Um, so when we get to this scene in particular, when they're sitting out by the lake and whoo, they're talking, and it's just, these two people. They're talking about their first times, they're talking about some emotional stuff. And, he was saying, "Hey, I'm just going to drop you off and go about my, way and whatever." And Lil Murda knew what Big Teak was probably thinking about doing. And Lil Murda probably felt like he had to be there for Big Teak to prevent him from doing this, because he had a gun in the car, all that, all that kind of good stuff. But unfortunately, and I had to block out what was used or whatever. But I'm sorry. So the reason why this episode was a little triggerable for me, y'all know I've dealt with my own bouts with depression and surviving attempts at suicide, but I've also had a friend, take their life in front of me before, you know, and it was a little surreal to watch that scene. That's why I didn't even do a video on Monday, because I sobbed a bit. Whew. And if you I was doing my reaction and I wasn't expecting for it to get that heavy. And I've seen a lot of scenes from different shows where this is a topic, but it's weird seeing people that look like you in that moment. That was really weird. So, because like it was just really, it was really weird. It was really, really weird. I hated it. I hated seeing that. I hated it so fucking much. Because I had to relive a couple of dark moments in my life, and even ones that have happened recently, with me and just this journey I've been on, man, of trying to make it, and how everything, like the shit I've been through, and why it's so hard sometimes to just overcome mountains that have been built over time that you have been continuously just climbing. And it's like you just have to keep climbing, and you have to realize that sometimes the mountain is not about conquering, but about continuing on in your journey and your path. And it's very difficult for people to like realize that shit's not going to ever leave you alone. You'll never be fully over something. It is one thing to watch something on television, it is another thing to see it in real life. So that for me was like a double whammy on my own shit, on top of some other stuff I had to see before. And my reaction, was a bit similar in terms of silence, and I even had a car I didn't even use. I just started walking to my friend's house. I walked 2 miles. It was that blew my mind. I've only done that twice in my life. When my mother died, and when my friend took his life in front of me, I ceased to communicate. I literally just started walking. I was on Westheimer in Houston, but just walking. And the only person's house I knew to go to was my friend's. And ended up having to call the police and tell them that somebody took their life in their own apartment, and it was a lot. And then when my mom died, I was at Chacho's right there at Westheimer, and I just had to start walking. And my friend, thank God, my friend was there, because if he wasn't, I wouldn't have gotten home because I would have just walked forever. I wouldn't have stopped. This was tragic, and it was really hard to see, but it was also the scene was important, and it was beautiful for multiple reasons, because it showcased depression in somebody that looks like nothing can stop them, and that their anger isn't simply just out of maliciousness towards others. It's from pain. It's from not being able to get it and to assimilate, to overcome. And I was appreciative of the people of P Valley for putting that on television and how they did it. And it was with people who typically we wouldn't see having these moments. It's not some, oh, my life is woe is me, my school is hard. It's not that. It's literally somebody who needed help who didn't get it. And I don't want to say people failed him, but there are a lot of people who do not know how to say, I'm not okay. And when we got to this moment, my grandmother answered the door, and Lil Murda was like, I'm not okay. And he was talking to Cliff. It takes a lot to get someone to get there, to ask for help. It takes a lot. So I've had my own way of dealing with depression. I have my own way of handling and navigating stuff in life. It is something that doesn't go away. You kind of learn that a little bit. You understand how to cope and be over things. When I lost my mama, that ruined a piece of me. When the stuff I went through with my father and my family, it has still affected me to a point where I don't like to be around them all the time. And it's sad that I can't have those conversations with them. And I have to be that gay that's like, I'm not cool with my family like that. Like, I love them to death, but there's been too many things that have happened where I can't turn around and go, oh, all is forgiven. I'm done. I need a wall. I need a boundary, and the things I went through in my life when I left out of high school, I didn't go to college to, like, oh, let me get my college degree. No, I was trying to escape. I was trying to escape, man. I was trying to just be my fucking self for once. Because it was so many years of lying about who I was to protect myself, like you're like being threatened to be killed in your sleep because you're being kind of feminine, and having to be like constantly, no, 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 having to fight people in school or people trying to jump you and shit because they think they got you and stuff like that. And when I got a chance to leave, I just went to whatever school I thought was the farthest away from Texas. And I didn't even get to focus on what I wanted to do. I was just so trying to figure the fuck who I was, figure out who I was, just trying to figure it out. And it consumed me. It really did. It took a lot out of me. And it took a long time to recognize that with myself. That's why this channel got started later. That's why a lot of this Matty Rants guy who you see is definitely a extension of the person who I was always gunning for growing up, but never got to really showcase. And so with these episodes, with stuff like this on television, I cry not out of just sobbing of tears of, oh, this is horrible. How dare they? Da, da, da. I cry because it reminds me of how far I've come. It reminds me of what I've seen. It reminds me of what I've been through. And it reminds me that my journey is not over yet, and neither is yours. So, I have to stop talking about this because I am already a mess. Got me all sniffling and shit. I'm sorry. So sorry, so sorry. Ow! Can I get a tissue, please? You know, a lot of people think they have me pegged based off of my reviews and, oh, he's shady and mean and all this kind of stuff. And, you know, I even have miscommunications in my own friendships that don't continue on or pass into another season of existence. You know what I mean? I never intentionally try to hurt people, and I never want to make someone feel less than or whatever. And I, do say a lot of shit, but I've also been bullied. I've also been mistreated by family members. I have had to literally sleep in my car after my dad found out I was gay and tried to kill me. I housed people who were kicked out of their homes before when I had my own apartment. My family don't love me no more. Come here. I used to have my own little house, bitch. What? You don't know what someone's going through or what they have been through in their life until that person sits you down and says, so here's what's up, you know? And also, not everything that happened in your past is the indicator of what is to come in your future. Just because all those things happened to me doesn't mean my life will be full of misery and woe. No one got to Big Teak fast enough to tell him that, or no one was there to really ingrain that into his brain. Again, imagine going into prison already in your own mental prison. And with freedom comes paranoia. And that paranoia will take you down. So, the day I lost my mother was the day I said, okay, my goal was to show her that I can get an Academy Award or an Emmy and take my mother to, an award show. That was my goal in life. And I didn't get to do it. And I said to myself, well, now we just got to do this for you. And I think I should already been doing that. But I'll tell you this, I'll be very real with y'all. And I've always been, no matter what someone feels or how they can take me and do all that. Whatever journey you're on and what you're facing in terms of your own struggles, it's going to be a journey. It's going to be a war. But if you can't wake up every day ready for battle, you better find a fucking sword and shield. You better pick something up. Get real biblical. I know a baby with a slingshot and a rock that took somebody out. Do you hear what I'm saying? Like, it's tough. Get your support system. If you need help, fucking say you need help. It took me a while to get there. And also, establishing boundaries will save your goddamn life. It'll save it. Because while I don't have the relationships that I want to have, okay, I have a relationship with God now that is way stronger than it used to be. I have relationships with my own self now that's way stronger. And I also recognize where I'm not okay with this and I don't want to deal with that. So I ain't going to do it. So yeah, when I talk about Drag Race, I get a little cat. But shows like this is Matt. This is Matty. This is Matthew. How you doing? But this was a great one. This is a good episode. I appreciate every single one of you for tuning in. I appreciate every single one of you for supporting your boy. Whew. I got some food in the fridge. I'm about to eat. Get my mind into a different headspace here. I know I was like, let me do let me do improv. I might need to do some improv after this. But just so you know, this is my story. This ain't nobody else's stories. This is Matthew, copyrighted, Matty Rants. Like, if I ever get a chance to sit down and write my book, and Lord knows I'm gonna need someone to help me write this stuff, get ready. There's stuff I haven't even told my family yet. That is just like let's get into the stories of how far we've come. Ah, oh, excuse me. Let me blow my. Hi, welcome to Wendy's. My name is Paprika. What will you be having today? I'm sorry, ma'am. I cannot hear you in this microphone. You're going to have to speak up a little bit. I think you have a bad exhaust. It's not her brakes. It's something to do with you. It sound like a Pontiac. I don't even make those up. Oh, I'm sorry, ma'am. You heard all that? Okay, well, if you want to eat, you're still gonna have to talk to me. Okay. Okay, so you want a number 9? That's the Asiago chicken sandwich combo. Or are you trying to get a large fry or medium fry? Ooh, a large fry. Mm, she like, okay, that's a lot of food. Okay, so what about the drink? Did you want the combo, huh? Just the sandwich and the fries? Dry. Okay. Okay, that's adorable. All right, so that order total is going to be at the next window. I'm not really in a place to give you numbers. Next. Yeah, let me get out of my sad. Let me get out of my sad. Come on, y'all, give me some stupid shit. Come on, come on. You can give me some stupid stuff. Give me a order. Give me a order. Okay. All right. Well, thank you, Corolla to Wendy's. My name is Paprika. How you doing today? I really don't care. So what would you like to have? Okay, you want a large frosty. Okay, do you want chocolate or vanilla? Of course you want chocolate. And also you want what else, baby? A fry? A small? Oh no, you want a large? Ooh, all right. Okay, that total's gonna be 386 at the window. Now, if you need some Activia, you can go ahead and go over the Raw Greens. It's right next door. Thank you, baby. Hi, welcome to Winnie's. My name is Paprika. How can I help you? A 4 for 4. A strawberry. I don't know what is a strawberry. I heard water. Oh, he want a water? Okay, we're gonna get you. So you want a water. Okay, so you want a 4 for 4 with a water. Great. So do you want the chicken sandwich with the bacon on it? It's gonna be dry, like even with the mayonnaise. Yeah, yeah. There's a burger in it too, but like square. Yeah, it don't make no sense to me neither, baby. Uh-huh. Oh, you didn't say a water. You said a straw. What is that again? What a straw? A strawberry lemonade. Oh my god. We just went through so much right there. Well, I gotta tell you, we don't have any more strawberry lemonade, baby. So I'm gonna get you that water, okay? All right, total at the next window. Thanks. Okay, let's see here. What else we got? Thank you, Alexis. I appreciate you, baby. Oh. I should start doing more TikToks with this kind of stupid stuff. Let's see here. Okay. Thank you for rolling up to Wednesdays. My name is Paprika. What you want? Could I get a strawberry frosty and a 10-piece nugget combo with a Diet Coke? Okay, so you want a 10-piece nugget combo with a strawberry frosty and I'm sorry, did you say you wanted a Diet Coke for your drink? Is this Amber Lynn? Is this Amber Lynn? Oh my God, I got a YouTube queen on the line. Oh my goodness. Bitch, you know you want that 20. Stop playing because you know what's going to happen. Twinkie going to be like, I want to go for a walk and your flats are not going to have it for you. So you're going to have white people and they're doing nothing. Let me stop. Let me stop. Let me stop. I'm going to give you that 2-piece little girl. Do you want spicy? Nah, I know you don't like spicy food because you know. Yeah. Okay, a large frosty. Nah, I'm just gonna get that large. You know what's up. How many calories is gonna be? Oh, you guys, bad day. I'll see you later. Bye, girl. Girl, she said a 10-piece. That was cute. That was cute. I should do Nikocado Avocado's order and just be sitting there like this while he wailing on wailing. Oh, 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 babe. I just want to give you the food. Hold on. I just want to give you the food. Wait. How he get the broom in the car? I swear. Oh my God. Oh, listen. As long as she got the 10-piece. Okay, let's see here. Farnsworth. Thank you for coming to Wendy's. My name is Paprika. This is halfway through my shift, so I'm a little sleepy. What you want? What you want? What you want? I want a double cheeseburger. I'm gonna do Farnsworth. That's not your real voice, Farnsworth. I'm just gonna do you. I want a double cheeseburger with no onions, add tomato, spicy chicken sandwich with tomato, small fry, medium strawberry frosties. Hello? Hello? I can't hear that order one more time, please. I want a double cheeseburger with no onions, add tomato, spicy chicken sandwich with tomato, small fry, medium strawberry frosty. Sir, there's a camera that we can see from this sort of end right here. Is it possible that, like, this is for two people or, like, just you? And also, tomato. So you don't like food? Just tomato? No lettuce, no onion, no pepper, no salt, no mustard, no care? No, sir, I'm not trying to have an argument with you. No, sir, just listen to me here. You asked for a double cheeseburger with no onions, but you wanted tomato. Then you said a spicy chicken sandwich with tomato. Girl, a small fry, because obviously, and a medium strawberry frosty. Now that I can agree with. Okay, let's get that frosty. That's going to be on your menu. I'm going to help your order out. Okay, this is what I'm going to put in the bag. So there are 3 chicken nuggets, not McNuggets. This ain't that motherfucking drive-through bitch. I got a different wig for her. I'm going to put them in a little container. Now, if there's supposed to be 4 of them, there's not 4 of them. It's going to be 3 though. And then I'm going to give you this burger, but low key, it's been sitting underneath the light for a long, long time. It's just been there. I mean, it's what you want, but not like what you want. Because you could take them onions off at the house and get you your own fucking tomato. All right, baby, go on through. Go on through. Go on through. No, I'm not the one taking your money. You look. No, thank you. Okay. Well, you were putting on your trade voice for me because you thought I was a lady too. So then your real voice came out, and I was like, "Oh, this one of the girls. What's he?" Thank you for coming to Wendy's. My name's Paprika. What you want? Can I have a 20-piece McNugget? You want a 20-piece what? Can I have a 20-piece McNugget? All right. So my shift is over, and I'm gonna let this go on over to my. What's your name? You're new, huh? Oh, all right. You ain't getting your food tonight, baby. We'll see you later. Oh, okay. I'm done, y'all. I'm done. All right. Let's call this a wrap. Finished for today. Thank you so much for tuning in. Let's see here. I appreciate everybody for being here on this live today, and of course talking about P Valley. And then of course it got a little sad because the last part of the conversation had to do with something that was very serious to a lot of people. Now I'm fine. Okay, I'm good. I'm okay. I'm okay. Um, I'm okay. So if y'all message anybody that I know and we're like, check in on Matthew, you did not need to do that. I promise you. I promise you. I just wanted to share a bit of my story with y'all today and things that I have gone through so you can understand that there are a lot of us out here sharing some light, but we may also go through some dark days too. And everybody deserves a little bit of love, and nothing here when I talk about anybody should be taken too seriously. I'm all for the shits and the giggles, okay? I ain't here for the drama. So listen, I thank you so much for being here. I love y'all down. Take care. Again, catch this episode for Savage for episode 6 of P Valley season 2. This was a good one. And then catch yourself over here in this review. Make sure you get in the comment section, hit that like button, let YouTube know I'm doing a good job. And also, if you want to drop a tip in my jar, it's the PayPal, it's the Cash App, it's the Venmo down there. I am gonna go eat a lot of food. Yeah. Someone DM me saying you broke down on P Valley video, so I was alarmed the way they explained it. So I was making sure you're okay. Oh my God. Y'all got Scotty messaging me. Come on, people. Come on. Come on. Come on, people. Come on, people. I was just having a moment with y'all. See, sometimes I can't show vulnerability now. It gets flipped upon me. Thank y'all for tuning in. I appreciate every single one of you. Have yourselves a good day. I will talk to y'all Friday for the Candace Drag Race review, and then Saturday for the All Star 7 review. Okay, I will talk to y'all later.
Listen. Yeah.